92.3 Nigeria Info, Sam Chinedu here. As always, we begin at the beginning, and that is with the major opposition political party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP. They say that they cannot sanction former Rivers State Governor, now FCT Minister, Wike, unless a formal petition is filed against him. Speaking in Abuja, the PDP's Deputy National Legal Advisor, Okechukwu Oswoha, explained that while the party has set up a disciplinary committee, no member has been punished so far because no official complaints have been submitted. He stressed that anyone accusing a member must present evidence and testify when the accused is summoned. Oswoha linked the situation to wider problems in Nigeria's political and legal systems, where many cases stop at allegations without being followed through. That's interesting. So now we have he is the National Legal. It seems the decision of the PDP. Besides, if there were to be sanctions, it's about 2 years too late, because the allegation stemmed from as far back as 2023, where it was clear that the FCT minister mentioned allegation. It is very clearly that actions do not align with words. While he might scratch that, he is a card-carrying member of the PDP. Every now and then, there are actions indicative or suggest asking the PDP to sanction the FCT minister. Will this lay to rest? Unfortunately, the answer is a very big no. PDP was fantastic. But the FCT, practically speaking, anti-party stay on the right track. And stay on the right track. And stillness of summarily by the party in question, Section 58. Now, did the FCT minister engage in any behavior? Yes. Not only did he has continued to. But of course, the most profound would be in 2023, where he clearly, visibly, and audibly worked against the presidential candidate of the party. He did not hide his feelings. He made it quite clear that there's nothing for Atiku. Now, you can argue that the events of the not-so-distant past can clearly be attributed to a man doing his job. Oh, well, we can argue that. So he's working for the APC government. He said, no, he's a minister under this current president, so he's just doing his job. Of course, many would not agree with it, but it is rare. So, what are the penalties? According to the same constitution, just hold on, and it gets penalty. Okay, I'll get it. I'm still trying to scroll through. Oh yes, I believe I have them. I believe I do. Okay. According to Section 59(1)(2), a member found guilty of any offense from Section 58, which is anti-party, can face a reprimand, censure, fine, suspension with a fine, debarment from holding any party office, removal from office, or expulsion. That's according to the PDP. But that's not the focus. The focus is the statement credited to the Deputy National Legal Advisor that the PDP cannot sanction the FCT minister because nobody has filed a petition. And according to that same constitution, the claim is false. Now, it does require that the NEC handles cases involving figures who might be guilty of anti-party. The accused gets written notice and fair hearing. Petitions are a common trigger, which means you can file a petition, but without it, those proceedings can go ahead. The party set up a disciplinary committee to receive complaints, make recommendations which aligns, and go ahead. The party set up a disciplinary committee to receive complaints, make recommendations which aligns. The supposed anti-party activities were done in the public. If maybe in closed doors, many people do not know about it. You can say, okay, file a petition. Every to what we already know, then the PDP is wasting its time. It is very clear to say that they do not want to discipline the FCT minister, because their constitution clearly says filing a petition is not the only way. You are very free to go ahead with the process. Now, personally, I think it is petition. There's a report from April this year. Abuja. I'm reading now. The Conference of Professionals in the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has alleged that former governor of Rivers State, Wike, is in violation of several sections of the constitution of the party as amended. The conference called on all parties, all organs of the party, including PDP Governors Forum, to back the action for the expulsion of Wike from the PDP. The professionals received and completed a coalition of memoranda by party members that Wike be expelled. This was a petition. There is a petition that Wike be. Just listen to that chat. You will find 2 or 3 anti-party activities that the PDP is spineless. I don't think they are ready. Pin it on there is no petition. If it is petition you're looking for, you don't have to look too far. And if you claim it's only through petition, that is not true, according to what your own constitution says. Thank you for listening. All right, we go from that to other headlines. Commercial drivers are calling on the new chairmen in Port Harcourt and Obiabo to tackle touting and illegal ticketing, with this claim of work. The Drivers Welfare Association in River State says drivers are often using to buy multiple tickets.
Obiabo and Port Harcourt City Local Government Chairmen to put a total stop on the harassment, bullying, exploitation, stealing of drivers' belongings, and the unlawful seizures of vehicles operating along Aba Road, Rumokoro, Maiwan, Ikwere Road, and its environs by some touts that is parading themselves as task force or revenue agents to the councils.
He added that their vehicles are constantly damaged or seized by hoodlums claiming to work for the councils. Well, the issue of touting, yes, indeed, that is a serious issue, and particularly Obiabo, Falga. I believe that these are the 2 most affected LGAs. And so, now that we've had local government elections and chairmen have emerged, the drivers are saying, this new administration, please do something about it. Now, even if they don't call for this, there is a desperate need for a unified taxation system in transportation. In fact, there's need for unified taxation in all sectors, but particularly transportation and the informal sector. Very important. And it's important that this taxation does not feel like extortion at every turn. Unfortunately, it's not just River State. Bus drivers are always at loggerheads with some task force, some authorities, some agboros, some people. And half the time, those in the informal sector not even what they are paying for. That's one. And it has become culture. Instructor, motivator, paying to. And so one day, the chairman have not completely likely still dusting and cleaning, maybe even painting. Drivers are saying, before we sit down, please.
We want the newly elected city local government chairman to put a total stop on the harassment, the of belongings, and the unlawful operating along Aba Road, Ikwere Road, and its environs by some touts that is parading themselves as task force or revenue agents to the councils.
All right. So you heard the men, and the problem is not actually paying. The truth is, while I know there are people who like to run away from these taxes and levies, citizens do not really mind paying if they can get value for their taxes. Let's be honest. If you get the decibels, so if you can give value to the taxes, they wouldn't mind. I'm certain. So local government chairman, I'm certain you're listening. If you're not listening, someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows you, listens to Nigeria Info. But more importantly, listens to the voices of the people. Right? So do something. Finally, before I take calls, let's see. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, River State Independent Electoral Commission, RSIEC, has told aggrieved political parties and their candidates in the just concluded local government elections in the state to go to court, as the law has provided a channel for redress. This came as the state sole administrator swore in the newly elected chairmen of the 23 councils of the state. Okay? Yeah, that's it. There's a lot to unpack with that, but the headline tells the story. I'll have more conversations on this. I'll have a guest join me as we still talk about the reactions trailing the local government. For you to be a part of the conversation, the number is called 017 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. Urging new local government chairmen to end to seek redress in court. Okay, I will take your call shortly. I have a very short break. I'll return and take this call, so keep them coming.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is